Last updated 21:09 the 29th of May 2018. KAI SCHWOERER, Getty Images Pete Samu leaves Mitre Stadium after taking a head knock against the Hurricanes last weekend. Martin Hunter, Getty Images Hurricanes player Blade Thomson and Pete Samu go up for a lineout throw in Christchurch last weekend. PHILLIP ROLLO, stuffed Tasman Mako flanker Pete Samu, pictured in action during the team's Mitre 10 Cup match against the Southland Stags at Trafalgar Park last year. Rugby Pete Samu's immediate Wallabies ambitions hinge on Rugby Australia getting a clearance from the New Zealand Rugby to allow the back rower to play for Australia in June. Samu signed a 2-year deal on Tuesday to join the ACT Brumbies from the end of the year, paving the way for him to be named in Wallabies coach Michael Jacobs' squad on Wednesday. The 26-year-old is eligible to play for the Wallabies in their 3-test series against Ireland next month, and it's understood Jacobs is keen to pick him. Rugby Australia officials are sweating on their New Zealand rivals to tick off on the move and release Samu from the obligations of his Canterbury Crusaders contract, to allow him to play. Read more *. Reason, Hansen must pick Mo'unga * Baba's humiliation for England * Crusaders first daylight second * Crusaders trio shine in the rain. While it had earlier been reported that clearance may have been given, New Zealand Rugby said on Tuesday night it was still considering the request. "We have received a request from Rugby Australia and we are in discussions, but nothing has been decided yet," said Chris Lendrum, NZR head of professional rugby. The Brumbies have had an eye on Samu for the past 2 seasons and tried to lure him to Canberra last year before the Melbourne-born back rower decided to stay with the Crusaders. His decision to return to Australia is a massive boost for the Brumbies and Wallabies, as both teams attempt to build depth to challenge the All Blacks at the World Cup next year. "Pete ticks all of the boxes and he's a good fit for us moving forward," said Brumbies coach Dan McKellar. "There's talk of him being available for the Wallabies and that sort of thing. He's a good player, he's coming from a good program at the Crusaders and will come with good knowledge. I've watched him play for a number of years. He dominated the New Zealand provincial competition in 2016 with Tasman, and I just think he's a back rower with a skill set that suits what we're trying to do here." Add feedback. The 26-year-old, who is in his 3rd season with the Crusaders, can play all 3 loose forward positions, and is a dynamic ball. The Brumbies are well renowned throughout Super Rugby for being a successful club, and for having a fantastic playing culture. "I am excited to get to Canberra, settle in and get out onto the field. I'd like to thank the Crusaders for giving me a chance at this level and wish them all the best for the future." Samu originally played for Randwick and Sydney, before switching to Tasman in 2014 and being spotted by Crusaders scouts. He joined the 2015 team as injury cover late in the piece, before earning a full-time contract the following year. He has had consistent game time the past 2 seasons, partly due to injuries to all Blacks captain Kieran Reid, and started last week's win against the Hurricanes in Christchurch at number 8. However, he left the match with concussion and is going through the head injury assessment protocol as the defending champions prepare for Saturday night's fixture against the Chiefs in Hamilton. Chaka will unveil his Wallabies squad on Wednesday night, with Brumbies Scott Sio, Alan Alalatua, Rory Arnold, Tavita Kiradrani and Henry Spate set to be included. Christian Lealifano, Joe Powell and Tom Banks have all pressed their claims in the past 2 weeks, but may have left their bid for Test selection too late. Suspended hooker Folau Fainga is also in Wallabies contention after his ban was reduced to just 1 week, making the 23-year-old available for the first Test on June 9 if required. Stuff, Sydney Morning Herald.